Dear students, we spent a good deal of the semester ripping newsrooms, and for good reason. But I want you to know that for every adversity that I faced in journalism that I told you about, I probably have dozens or maybe even more than 100 high points. Things like thank you calls and notes, people and groups making changes to their policies or to laws, or follow-ups done based on information I had revealed, like my IRS story, which continues being followed up to this day, as one of my former editors just texted me. Most importantly, I made lifelong friends with my colleagues and especially my mentors and editors. And if there is an old boys network still, I also found my own network and my own family of people who supported me and helped me and believed in me, and believed in and helped other young people as well at the time. And I think you're going to find that in your career too. I'm just going to give you a few quick examples to kind of show you how, different connections can come into play in your own career and in your own life. In college, an alum from my university, Bob Levy, who was then a daily columnist at the Washington Post, hired me to be his research assistant. So that gave me a start. And after college, I taught in a high school for a year through AmeriCorps City Year program. And a friend from that program introduced me to her friends at the Chicago Association of Hispanic Journalists. And then they got me involved in this high school journalism program in Chicago for 2 summers. The first summer, one of those professional journalists, encouraged me to apply for an internship at her workplace, the Chicago Sun-Times, where I ended up interning 2 summers in a row. And in exchange for volunteering to run their high school program that second year, that Chicago chapter sent me to the NAHJ conference, which is where I met the recruiter who hired me for a fellowship at the Mercury News. And then my first editor at the Mercury News, Ann Vasquez, who some of you know, she was really great, a wonderful and supportive editor. She, promoted my stories and others on her team, so that we got plenty of first front page stories that year. And I eventually then, based on that, I probably got hired at the Mercury News full time. She nominated me for a Livingston Award for Young Journalists, which was just a huge honor for me. I didn't get the award, but it was just an honor to be nominated. And she was so great and so supportive and just such a great person that I actually moved across the country to work for her again, when I had the opportunity, when she was at the Sun Sentinel, and brought me there. Her husband, Daniel Vasquez, and I volunteered together when we were in San Jose for the Mosaic journalism program for high school students. And then, he also got me involved in a similar project for NAHJ at their conference. Like Anne, his wife, Daniel is a great friend and a mentor. And he is the reason that we have, like half a dozen Cal State LA students involved in EdSource's Student Journalism Corps, and getting that good experience that's then going to help them get other internships like it has for some of you. My second editor at the Mercury News, Mike Frankel, he's really the one who pushed me and taught me how to dig, how to find those public records, how to really watchdog a beat. So many of the foundational skills that I used in the course of my career as a journalist. I also learned a lot about writing conversationally from him, because he's just such a fantastic and fun writer himself. And he would kind of like leave his stamp, his signature writing style on a lot of my own early stories, because he was my editor. And he still reaches out to me when he's looking for reporters, when he has open positions at the Mercury News, because now he's assistant managing editor of the whole Bay Area news group. And so, I can kind of I'm hoping that I'll be able to send some of you to him. And it's like, these things come to like a full circle, basically. And I could go on and on, but my whole point is that the networks that you're building now, they're just going to continue to solidify as you work in student media, and as you participate in the new student chapter, as you collaborate with people in your classes and in your internships. And I am also now part of that network, and you are part of my network. Um, you can always count on me to be a second set of eyes on your cover letters and your, grad school essays, your resumes. Um, we're family, and so just know that you have your own network here, and I'm part of that, and I will always be happy to help.